Welcome everyone. Hello, 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 hello. It's raining. I'm going to change my view right away. It is actually raining a lot. There's something we can do. Why don't we do this? Why don't we just, it's nighttime. Why don't I just go underwater because it's so much nicer underwater when it rains. Here I am, coming into my own little house here. I'm going to take out a blanket. Yes, I've got used to blankets. They feel good even when they're wet. And now I'm going to go to sleep. Let's see. Yeah, I am. So I will see you all in the morning. And morning it is. So, we did forget somebody yesterday. We forgot someone very important in regards to Benedict. Benedict's sister, Janiyah, is one of the builders. And Janiyah actually was really sort of distressed about the entire incident and unhappy, and we didn't actually acknowledge her unhappiness at all, really. Janiyah has expressed a desire to move back into the house in that area. Remember, we built a house up here for the builder who worked here. And that's what we thought we were doing. We built a house up here for that builder, which is Janiyah. And this is the house right here. But then remember, we actually had it pretty well built, and then we made it go away to put in the proper house here. And so there's Janiyah right there. Janiyah apparently doesn't have anything to do because she finished working on one of the farms. The interesting thing is she wants to go back to the place where she was working before, even though it was Benedict's and Benedict. She had been living there all that time and living in the little apartment behind, and actually enjoyed living there. And even though it means that reminders of him, she actually wants those reminders. She wants to live and be in the place where Benedict used to be. So we're going to actually grant her wish, and we're going to move her back into that builder's shop. The builder shop on the surface will probably not be there. I mean, not be used for a while. But in a little bit, none of the builders will be used because all of the builders will be done. We're getting into the time when building is probably going to twilight. So this was Jillian and Benedict's house, their new house. And the kitchen wasn't even in yet. And Janiyah wanted some things done upstairs. She actually a new bed was put in, and in actuality, she didn't want the rest of the bedrooms up here. And downstairs, she's fine with the bed couch in case, and she wants us to continue putting the kitchen into this area. So that is one of the things. Whoop, I just flooded the place. I just did hit a block wrong, and I am flooding the place. Can I get to the point where I can put that block back in? There we go. All right. So yeah, luckily there's no carpet. This is actually one of the things that I really like to do, and I'm actually going to have fun doing it right now. that I like doing the design, the inside design work, and it's very fun. So that's what we're going to do. I'm looking at this part right here, and I'm going to see if I can make it stairs, or stairs would be what it would need to be. Concrete, CNCR. Are there stairs still? Yes, there are. Okay, and I guess they are vanilla, so that's the reason why. This is kind of dark. What I could do is go to Simply Light, the mod Simply Light, who has lights that I really like, and put some lights on the ceiling, because these lights are probably going to stay here. Let's put a light here and a light here. I have noticed that these panels to waterproof the place might not be needed anymore. It looks like that is a change that was made, and if it is, that is a wonderful change. Let's do this. It works, and that is something that I'm really happy about. And yeah, I just took out the wrong piece there, so let's put this back in like that. Let's take that away. It's a wonder we're not floating away. Now we are. And let's put this one here. Not again. There we are. So I think it's actually faster to do it like that. So the reason I'm doing that is just to give a little bit more headroom in this area back here. These are going to come out and be, and cabinets are going to go in these areas right here. And yeah, so that's the kitchen so far, and that's what I'm going to be working on. But if yes, I've started removing some of the panels that their only purpose was actually just to make sure that, do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I do. That water didn't come in, and I think we don't need those anymore. This isn't going to work. Let's take that up, and let's just pick something there. Hello, salut Mexasa, how are you? Comment ça va? Je suis content. I'll say that. Je suis content. It might not be said that way. There might be one thing that I learned is the French just do what the Portuguese do. So the Portuguese use tudo bem, and ça va is, it seems to be what the French use. Is that not correct? Mixasa, ça va? It's going. It's going. Ça va bien? I think might be it. Let's do a door. Architect's cutter. So this back wall now is white and orange, and we're going to do this. I was explaining that that Janiyah got left out a little bit when it came to her brother's death. We were so concerned about her brother's partner and her brother's son, but we forgot about her brother's sister. We forgot about her, the sister. And so she's going to move back in here, and I'm going to make a door right now. I think I want to make the, I like the portmanteau doors a lot, and I think I'm going to use that door for here. Yeah, we'll use that door. This is her shop, so in actuality, if anyone's looking in, she probably would invite them anyway, because she would show her shop off as something that she could build or something that she could interest someone in building. So right back here was the part where we're going to put in the kitchen, and we have more room this time. We don't have anything in the way, and so we're going to put it here. And I'm not sure why. Oh yes, I know why. And so yeah, Mr. Villager, je vais bien. Ah, or ça va, or more familiar, ça va. Je vais bien. Going well. Which is that's very interesting, and that's neat. Merci. Oi, Mr. Villager. Como você? Como está você? Is how are you for him? And so now my throat's being a little iffy. We've had some rain today, and that might be part of it. Let's do some furniture on the inside of this new kitchen. KIT. No, what did I just do? I did that thing that I do every once in a while, and it's like, no, that's not what I wanted. I wonder what I changed. I hope I didn't change anything. Okay, let's do that again, except let's actually pick this and then go kitchen. Cooking for blockheads? Okay. You're a bit tired, but you're fine? Okay. It's Saturday. Do you want to rest? Do you want to not do anything? Maybe you need a little bit of time. How's your community? How's your town going? Did you take a trip to the Nether to see how it was going to be? What am I looking for? Counters. 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 And let's see, what do I want to do? Because now we have all these really cool new countertops. This is the Zelkolov. We're using Zelkolov upstairs. We might want to use it here. Could be quite fun. Let's go to sinks. Okay. Are there sinks? Nope. The sinks are the other style. So we would have to have either a sink like this or a sink in one of the oranges. The oranges being maybe stripped acacia or something. Let's see what that looks like. What about me? Yeah, I'm doing okay, except a little tiny bit. My throat wants to be a little tiny bit funny, but other than that, uh-oh, look at that. I'm standing in front. Ah, that's what happened. That is what happened. And I don't know how to fix that. It changed the view of the way I put things in. And I did it accidentally by touching keys I shouldn't touch. And I'm going to have to deal with it for right now. Will it not let me? No, it's not going to let me do it. All right. I'm not going to be able to do anything until Vincentius comes upstairs, because I don't know what I did to make this like this. But let me see if I did it. Let's see if the sink... Yeah, none of these should be that way, so that means that it's something... Yep, they're all backwards. Okay. Well, that's an interesting start. Because I have no freaking idea how I got that, how I did that. And I mean that. I have not a clue. So I'll have to wait till Vincentius comes up. And so while I'm waiting, and can't do anything that requires sitting something down because it's going to sit it down backwards. Let's come out. I wish I knew what I hit every time when that shows up. And if I do escape, it's not going to. If I got out, I wonder if it would go away. But that would be probably the fastest, since I have no idea when he is coming back. Let's do that for a second. Let's save and quit to title. Well, I was fine. Except for my throat being kind of a little touchy. I was actually okay. Except for the fact that Janiyah might actually be mad at me. Well, not mad, just it might contribute to her negative feelings about herself, that the ambassador didn't even bother to mention her yesterday when her brother passed away. I mean, it could be. Okay, let's see if by any chance I can get that to fix itself. Yeah, it's been raining here today, and it's quiet. It's quiet when it rains in the town that we're in. Nope, didn't do a thing. All right, so I'm just going to tour with this silly little thing in front of me until Vincentius comes up and find out how to take care of it. I know he rescues me a lot. He definitely does. And doesn't it look strange? I think I changed the way it looks even. That's really interesting. So what's happening? I don't know. Where can I go where you can see it? Oh, on the blue. You can see that little square and arrow. Yeah, a quark. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. That little square thing in the center, and the plus, and the plus is the regular plus, but that little arrow showing which way things may be pressing the K key. Yeah, that is it. Hold on a second. Let me see. How do I get it to go away completely? Let me see. That did it. That did it. Shaders is disabled. Let me look at something for a minute. So it is the K. What is that? What is that? Merci, Mixasa. Thank you very much. Let me think. What is that? I'm going to go into here, into options, into video settings, into shaders, and it says shaders enabled. All right, so shaders is on, and then let's do done, and doneer, and back to the game. Zaf, Kyasu Zaf, hello. How are you, Pussy say? And yeah, and so you think it's something that could help you place blocks in precise direction, which is a quark thing. Okay, yeah, it is quark. And just in time, Vincentius is back. Hi. Oh, thank you, medicine. Beautiful, beautiful tea. Beautiful black tea. Black tea. Assam. Your issue is that the K key command, this quark features, but also the shaders. Yeah. Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Thank you. And merci, Mixasam. I appreciate the explanation for those who are watching, who are trying to figure out, in case it happens to them too. Now you have some idea, because it is kind of one of those things. I just accidentally touched the K key in some way, and that caused it. Hi, Russell. And so, all right. So let's do two things, because I don't think Janiyah is working on anything, and I'm going to check and see. If she's not working on something, we're going to move her to, so let me see. I think she was already saying that she wanted to move, and I think that we were abiding by her wishes. So we'll get back into the story for a minute, and sure enough, she isn't working here anymore. She wants to work out of Benedict's house, old house. Benedict's old house. Just a second. Let me see how it works if I don't have that. I'm going to take off the part that's sticking and just work with the without the W key on there. Okay, and see how this is for 2 seconds.
Wait, it's still sticking?
Yeah, it is.
I cleaned.
I know, and I see
Still
it.
W?
Yeah, it's still the W.
I swapped the key mechanism.
I know. I don't know what to tell you. Is it something in the way that I'm using it? But that's okay.
That's a mystery.
It is a mystery. We'll figure it out a little bit later. I'm not gonna have the key piece on there, and see if that works for a little bit. Yes, let's go back down. We're gonna get Janiyah to live here, and the apartment upstairs that Janiyah was living in. That apartment, that house will probably go to someone else somewhere along the way. We'll have to figure out how that's going to work. But for right now, Janiyah is going to move in here. And we'll put her here. And she is going to work from Benedict's, which used to be hers, old place right here. And we're going to have her work here. All right, and now I'm trying to figure out whether I want to bring the farms up for all at the time, so all of them be 4 and
Another
then all of them
beautiful
be
day
5,
in the colony.
or if it would be easier. Yeah, I can't do that. Vincentius, come put this back on for a minute, please. Vincentius?
Yes?
I took off the W key and now I can't get it back on. I'm sorry. Maybe I should do this. Wait, I'll do that. Okay, so that I don't go anywhere. All right, thank you. Oh, that's different. That feels different. Maybe that's better. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go up and see what she was working on. Because she was actually working on the sheep farm. And so we're going to run over to the farm area and see the level 4 of the sheep farm, which we hadn't seen before. And we did see the level 5 of this farm, which is absolutely gorgeous. Wait, this is the level 5, right? It is. Yay! And Malaya is working on the level 5 of this one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look here. No, she's working on the level 4. Okay. So Malaya is working on the level 4. This is the level 4 of the sheep farm. So this is what Janiyah finished working on. The level 4 of this, which is really cool. And And there it is. And then here is the level 4, the level 3 of the cow farm. And I think that no one's working on this yet. So this is what we're going to move into, and we're going to, I think I would like Janiyah to work on this first and bring it up so that they're all level 4s, and then we'll start working on the level 5s again too. I don't want Ashton to feel like, it is Ashton, isn't it? Is it you, Ashton? Asher! Asher! I don't want Asher to feel like he's left out. So we'll do that. And then it's going to be interesting to see if there is something here that we can do, but I don't think so. So this is the level 3 that Janiyah is going to start working on. And Rylan, not Raylan. So this is Rylan. Rylan has been here longer. Raylan is actually a kid who's grown up. But Rylan is our shepherd. Asher is our our cow farmer. And Journey,
what can I do for you?
Matter? You need some seed? Okay, let's do this. Let's come here and let's go to minimum stock, and let's do 4, and let's do wheat, tea, and let's do wheat seeds, and let's put that in. So that's added, and that will help
right
her.
away.
And then let's skip, and let's come to the request, and let's cancel that. And let's see, she's requesting a pickup. Uh-oh, see, there it is. It's open. So I'm keeping track. I'm trying to make sure. How is it you have raw steak? How do you have raw steak? You were in, oh, you were on the, she was in the field. And Asher gave her some. Yeah. So I'm going to have to keep watching this and make sure when Leia is done.
What can I do for you?
That we, I don't know what to do. I think I do know what to do. So what happened was these guys all come together at a particular time and they leave together. I'm actually going to, let's see, is there anything I can do with them? There is not. Wait, let me come to, these are all druids. I'm actually going to pause them all. And if I do, that means they're not going to all be walking together. And I'm going to do that just to make sure that they don't all walk together and then push themselves into some area. So that's how I'm going to manage it. There's nobody here. They're all, this one's empty, but this one has the 5 of them. So it has Marcellus and Z, Aubriel, Alessandro, so the 4 of them, and there are our 4 people. So they are now paused, so they're not going to be going to places together, which is what happens because that is an actual barracks, and that will probably keep them from pushing one of their own into that piece right there. So we're still going to keep an eye out on it and make sure, and we'll do it that way. Yeah. Zaf, how are you doing? How are you doing? It's Saturday. Did you work? Did you have to work today? I think Mr. Villager is going to go, they might, yeah, I think they might have gone to sleep. They were saying they were very tired. So we're having Janiyah do that. And then Malaya is working on the egg farm, and I'm going to come up here. There she's right here. And we just saw someone bringing something to her.
If you say so.
Yeah, I do. And she's not asking for anything interesting. All right, she's just doing the work. And let me look and see if it showed Max. So Max, it shows that Max is working on the graveyard. So he's still working on it. And we're going to go down there. We could go down there first and finish. And then we'll see about getting everybody settled. This is an interesting thing. So two people who don't know each other well. Janiyah, who didn't work on any of the university stuff, and Yusuf, who spent his whole life at the university, but who is now the school teacher here. Yusuf and Janiyah are getting to know each other for the first time.
What can I do for you?
What happens here? What do you need? You need all sorts of things.
Tis a fine morning.
Really? You need green concrete? Let me look and see what this says here. Malaya, Maxwell, no one. Okay, let's put Janiyah here. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, so let's take one of these. There it is. There's Janiyah. And that's for this. And I think it's for this shop. Let's see what it shows up. Let's see what it shows up for a minute. Yeah, it's showing correct. Okay, so we can check for green. I don't think we've done that recently. Aha, there's Malaya. She's finished. Let's quickly go and let's get her to work on the level 5 so that we can get that one going as well. I know I'm interrupting myself, but I'm concerned about the fire, the open fire. They're not doing too much. That's actually Z and Marcel. That was Marcel. That wasn't Z. The Marcellus. That was Marcel, I believe. But yeah, she's walking around it, and I want to see. That part seems okay. Let's, and that's the thing that I'm concerned about. When they're, oh, great, it's bigger. Oh, no. I'm going to get her to complete this. Level 5. Build. The builder is Malaya. Upgrade the building. We're going to get her to complete this so that we can close it up. And she's cooking chicken. And we'll let her finish. Oh! And that's the reason why. Did you see that? I was standing there and he went around. Gosh. I'm going to have to stay here. I might have to stay here for a minute or two until I figure out what to do about it. I could make it go away and make her rebuild it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make her rebuild it as a part of building this. I'm taking these away and I'm going to make her rebuild it. So when the time comes while she's working on this, she'll have to rebuild the fire part. And we'll see. Could extinguish the fire with shovels. Shoot. And that would have been fine. Yes, it would have been. Okay. I didn't think about that. FIR campfires and with a shovel. Let's get a shovel. Do I have one even? SHOV. And why don't I get a fun one? Okay, and let's look here. Why do I have this on me? Look at all that plank I have on me. Where did I get that from? Let's put that in here. Okay, so let's put this one here and put out the fire. Oh, that is so great. And yeah, because then I don't have to worry about them. Okay. That's excellent. Like Sasa, what would I do without you? Granted, I know it's your design, so you've figured out all the things about it, but that is super cool. Okay, that is great. That's great. So I don't mind the scientists still being off for right now. Let's go back and what do I want to do? I was trying to get Janiyah some green concrete pieces. So maybe the builder will light them again, but you're not sure. Yeah, they probably will, but they probably won't light them until later in the build, I'm hoping. But I'll keep checking. At least I can go away and come back and put the fire out again if necessary. So it'll just be a thing between me and the builder to put the fire out. So yeah, let's hold on to the shovel just in case. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And so here we go. We're going to go down. The other thing that I'm going to do after I make sure that Janiyah is going to get green concrete is to actually to go to research and do the thing that we talked about yesterday, where I'm actually going to make sure that the Undertaker can actually raise the dead, which sort of makes the Undertaker doctor in this world as well as Undertaker. And I'm fine with that, especially on in this facility. So let's come here. Let's look at custom. And let's take this. Let's go ahead and make it custom. ET. And that way it's actually better. So there we go. And we have custom green concrete slabs. So there we are. Teach the recipe. And we're good. Let me look and just see one more for a minute. Framed sea lanterns we know are there. Green stained glass, we could go and look. We did the cut copper before. Polished deep slate. Deep slate's going to be a problem, I bet. Let's look and see if she can polish it. Let's come here. Let's see if I see any deep slate. I do not. Okay, so let's do polished deep slate. Polish. Deep slate. There it is. Polished deep slate, which is cobbled deep slate. For cobbled. Okay, let's do that. Let's see how we get cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. C-O-B-B-L-E. Deep. And let's see what it says about it. Do we have to make it? No. Okay, that's what you get. You get cobbled deep slate, and that is good. All right. And then the other thing is then polished deep slate panels and polished deep slate stairs. So here we go. Teach recipe. Switch. Polished. P-O-L-I-S-H. D-D. Deep. Slate. Select. There we are. And teach that recipe. And that includes stair. Does it include stair? It does not. Is this one of the ones that doesn't? We'll find out in a minute. I-S-H-E-D, D-E-P, polished deep slate. Let's look at this. Select and teach that. And let's see if it's here. Nope. So that means it has to be taught as a regular crafting recipe. And so let's do polished over here. Polished, P-O-L-S-H-D. Polished deep slate. Okay. D-E-P. And there we are, polished deep slate stairs. And there's the, there it is right there. I'm going to give her this just because we can. And I think that's all. Maybe the wall, just in case. And there. All right. What time of night? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, almost 4 o'clock. And we haven't done anything about that yet. We'll have to get back to that. But now, Janiyah, what Janiyah needed is probably mostly there. Those hanging roots might be a problem. Lightning rods. I know that Janiyah, our mechanic, can actually make those. A smithing table. Let me look at something for a minute. Let's come back out. Let's go to Mac. Not Max, Mac. And let's see, 2 things. I'm almost positive that he can make frames. There's so much that we were importing, and that does, after a while, make it that we have to make sure that they can make the simplest of things. Is that twice? Oh, 2 different types of wood. Okay. What am I looking at? Teach recipe. Frames. AME. And let's teach an item frame. And there it is. Oh, not that one. Let's do that again. I have to get it. There. Okay, teach frames. There we go. Let's teach the smithing table. S-M-I-T-H. And let's see. And that is the blacksmith. And look at those. Isn't that cool? The plate armor. I haven't seen any plate armor yet, so it'll be fun to see when it starts coming in. I do have plate armor on the Twitch stream island, which is really fun. But we'll see from here. Let's come over here, and you certainly have some of those tables, Jaden. So let me see about doing, oops, wrong. Let's come to crafting, and let's look. What is that? That looks like it. Yep. He knows how to do it. Okay. That looked like Cassidy going to her job. All right. And there was one other thing, the lever. This is so cool. It is so cool. Let's come here and let's look. I should have a lever, L-E-V-E-R, but there it is. I thought I did. I should have most everything. I should have lots of buttons and things like that. And tinted glass panel? Tinted glass? Something about that sounds really interesting. Let me check for a minute with Cassidy and see if she can make tinted glass panels. And then everyone will be taken care of. Hi, Cassidy. There she is. Let's come here. Let's come here. Nope. Let's go here. Let's come to here. Teach recipe. Nope. She's not going to be able to make it. Tinted glass panel. Tinted glass. Let's see what tinted glass is like anyway. That's what we're looking at. That's actually Minecraft. What is it tinted with? Amethyst shard. That's how we got the ethereal. And that's how we get that type of ethereal. That is definitely tinted glass, what they're saying. Tinted glass panel. All right. Yeah. Let's have her make that at least. And then let's look here and see who could do a tinted glass panel. I think I'd have to do it. I don't think there's any other way. But yeah. All right. We'll do that. The mechanic can do it because it's so weird. Let's see. Mechanic is doing some weird stuff. So let's see if they can do that. Tinted glass panel. Let's come here. Let's teach tinted and TED. No, it can't be done that way. Let's go away. Let's come here. It has to be custom. That's probably the only way that it can be done. TIN. There it is, tinted glass. Right on domum ornamentum. Thank you. And teach. Nope. Wait, I was just looking at it, wasn't I? Tinted glass. It doesn't say who can make it. The glass maker can't. Let's check. It's probably the stone mason, probably. Probably the stone mason. Let's try that. I can't get it to come up, so I can't tell who it is. Let me look here. Maybe it will say on here. Tinted glass panel. There's deep slate. Because that would make sense that they would say it as a part of the things on here. Where did I see that? There it is. Tinted glass, architect's cutter. Crafted in the architect's cutter. Alright, so yeah, let's see if I can get Ailani to make it. Let's see if I can get Ailani to make it. And then if I can't, I'll try Mac. Lots and lots of names, like in real life, like in Earth life. It's all real. That's weird that the glassblower can't. The glassblower doesn't have the ability. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. The glassblower doesn't have custom recipes because the glassblower has oven recipes, so they don't have custom. So let's see. Let's try TINTED. Tinted glass. Select. And let's see. Yep. So I'm going to have to make it. There's like one out of every 100 things that I have to provide. And I'm looking at Janiyah's stuff. So yeah, it means that I'm going to have to make it after they make the tinted glass using shards. And we did see that can be done. Leia,
Good to see you.
Need? Is that wool? It sure is. Okay. And let's come here. Let's look. Her things are more, the end stone is probably going to be the thing that we'll have to import, but things like wool and stuff, not. All those things are there. The coral fans, she already has. Pots, she already has. But that's one thing that she is going to have to wait for the end stone to come in. So she's going to be a while. And so before all of her things come in, but we can check with the Fletcher case, the industrial Fletcher, and make sure that he makes green. I think I need the dye. I think I need Bryn to make it. I think I do. Yep. I need Bryn to make green, dye, and wool. And that will help. Just a sec. I'm just getting something to drink for a second. Let's see if I can help. Oh yeah. Why did it come this way? That was very interesting. All right, let's take that away for right now. Let's come up. Yeah, this is the part of Minecolonies that I actually like. I'm sorry, Carson. I apologize. Aries, the brothers delivery. That I do like. I do like this because I like them
Hi.
being able to do for themselves. That was actually the doctor here. Allison, I apologize. You know what I'm apologizing for, right? Because I had to look for her name. Okay, here's Bryn. And we'll just look at and see at her colors that she can craft. And see, she does have, and that's what I was wondering. So I'm looking, there's lime, there's light blue, there's cyan, and sure enough, teach recipe. And let's go to dye. D-I-E. Let's teach green. And the green that we want is not, I suppose we could get green from there. That would be odd. Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to do sea pickles. They're expensive. There we go. So she already knows how to make green, so we're good. And so she just needs the wool, and she'll dye it. Or the Fletcher will dye the wool. So that is what is going on. Or will she dye it? Hold on a second. Let me look and see what this said. She's just making the dyes. So it is the Fletcher. Okay. And this is where it might be handy for us to have the doorway so that we can pass through, or so that things can be delivered, and that'll be interesting. Yes, thank you. Merci, Misasa. Let's do colors, teach, and I think I have to teach them to dye wools. Let's look at wool and green wool, and there it is. There we go. And teach. Now, all right. So there we are. Whoa. Let's look at green dye wool, and it is the dyer. So the dyer actually does it. So Bryn, has not done any of that yet. So let's go over to her shop and let's do that. So you're working on the cactus plantation field right now and you heard green. No, I appreciate that. No, actually it's fine. It's fine because it did take me a minute. And yeah, let's see. So we have smelting. That's how we're getting that. I don't show her dyeing anything. So let's teach recipes. So let's teach this. And I'm going to have a piece of white wool because what's going to happen is every time it comes up, it's coming up with a mixture of colors, and I don't want to go through them all. So crafting, teach recipe. Let's teach the green wool, which is what we need right now, and let's put that there, and let's teach that. There we go. We could teach, what's one of the others that is used a lot? We could teach red. Yeah, let's teach red. And let's teach that. And we could teach blue. Let's teach blue. And let's change that out. And that'll give us that. Let's teach one last one. Let's teach yellow. And we'll do those for now. And we can come back and teach a different, something else later as needed. And your next style will be a nightmare of dyed wool. Of course. The balloons. Oh, wow. The balloons. So that means that you would have to be able to have a really sizable sheep farm, which makes sense because you are in the mountains. So having sheep is not going to be a problem. And that's going to be really, that's going to be really interesting. It definitely is to see. And it's curious. I'm looking forward to when Sam and Ray have to do the coding to get the builders to build those things without dying. But I imagine they'll use the same technique that they're using for the fact that they are, how do I want to get there? I think I'll go through the community. I'm going down to our new guard tower and I'm going to look at it. And I'm trying to think if I actually want make a blue moon. Ooh, that would be interesting. Glow blue. That would be curious. That would indeed. Yay! I'm so glad about that. And since that is the case, do I want them to... I think I'm still fine with them all being off duty for a while. We'll just let them have some time off until this is up to a level 5. I'm going down into... So all the time that Zaf has watched me play, Zaf likes to ask for things. Ask for really, really fun, wild things that he would like to see. And it's been fun. It has. By timing to appear and be huge. Do I want to go get these? Are there any near? There aren't. I could have them made. I see that there. And that matches those. We could have this top part do that, but I don't know that I want to. I have a bunch of things that I want to do here. These look out onto into the dark, but this does not. And this one doesn't either. But I think, Zaf, that's like a world gen thing. I'm not entirely sure that that they can. It would be like if they were making biomes or something, like Chroma Hills or texture packs. That would be covered under texture packs, I imagine, to be able to change the appearance of the moon. Because I think the appearance of the moon in here is round. And that would be something that I could suggest to Simon, who makes the Chroma Hills texture pack. Let's do this. I have one of those pieces. Let's get one of these, and then let's put that back. Okay. And that might actually be, but that actually is a texture pack thing. Like, for instance, what time of day is it? It's sunrise, so the moon's set. Next time the moon's up, we'll go there and see and look at it, because the moon is not square with this texture pack. And it would be fun if every so often, like every 30 or 40 random times or something like that, the moon actually changed, was actually a blue moon. That would really be interesting. Okay, I'm going to break some glass for a second. I'm going to use a shovel just for a minute. I'm just warning you because it's loud. And we'll put these on. Not change the normal moon. It would be a mod pack of blue moon, or eclipse as mod to download. Yeah, that's... yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is a way that they can do it. He'll probably answer you in just a moment. And let me look for a pickaxe, P-I-C-K. And I'll take these out. I'd rather use this. We'll use the pickaxe for this because I need it also for this right here. Breaking glass again. 1, 2. Let's rise up here. Can I rise up? I can. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Anyone else? No? Okay. So there are 4 pieces of copper. And that is here. So, whoops, not that. Not you. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of copper. And but I always like when Zath asks for things, because then it's like, I have to think about it and think, how could that be done? And is curious. It's curious. What do I need? I need some stone. Do that. That will be quick. And let's fill the part in and come down now. Come down. Okay. Put that in and then put the lights in. 1, 2, 3. And the light covers. And there we are. And there's those sets of lights. This doesn't have light here because this is actually out. I would have to go out and remove that piece, and I might do that. And then these. Now, this is the actual hallway part right here. So I think this one's okay. This one here is going to be another one where we'll remove this and we'll take this out and put some kind of something here like plants or something, some kind of display, usually living displays. There we go. Look at you sitting right there. And so we're going to put these in. And there's no question that there's been a change and that certain blocks are not leaking anymore. And that is really, really cool. That's really cool. So let's do, just for now, because I don't know. We could do Nylium. We could do, bless you. Let's not just promise everyone. We could do soul sand and see what happens. That would be interesting. But I'll have to see what can grow on it. If we can grow things on it, that would actually be kind of neat in this area. And then we need the ones that I don't have any right now, so I'll have to get some. Black hole trapdoor. Let's put this back, and we're good for that for just a minute. And I've got that part and this. Now, I don't think that I can put anything here because this, yep, that's what I thought. And when I do this room, she's going to lose all of these right here. And we'll do the white and we'll see. So let's come in and, oh, that was close. Let's put this right here, and the way we're going to have to do this is like this, to keep this from letting water in. As we can see, the water's right there. So we did this part, and we might as well take these off for right now. And we couldn't have, because this is actually, oh shoot, because this is actually, luckily that will dry out. Did you see that? This place is so full of actual copper. It's amazing how much copper is here. And we're going to just make this part of the wall like the hallways are, which means that it actually needs a gray piece running down this part right here and turning red right there. So let's put this in. Actually, that should be red probably. Oops. And these two can be gray, and then that can be red. And on the inside, I'll figure out what I want to do about that. Concrete. So this is a guard tower. Red. Concrete. CNC. What do I not want? That doesn't matter. I have everything here. I want to hold on to these two. And let's come back here. We'll put something else up later. Let's hold on to that. This is gray. We might need it. And now let's do concrete. CNCR. Let's do the red. Let's do purple. And what color is this going to be? Is it orange? Is this orange? Oops. Is this orange? It is orange. Okay, so that means these are services. These are services. So since they're services, this is part of the hallway, if I'm not mistaken. So we could take the orange as well and do orange here and here and here. Let's move this out and put in a lantern. LANT. Let's get one. We'll put a lantern in and then put a trapdoor here for the orange. And I'm out of space. And you say, why do you keep all these things? I know. In a minute, I'm going to need like something for all of these. I don't necessarily need the tools right now. We'll just have the pickaxe. I can make that later. I want to hold on to these two, and I need the rest. So now let's put in trapdoor, one of these trapdoors right here. I know that there are shulker boxes. I know that there are backpacks. I know that those things, all those things exist. I know they do. What's that? Look at that. That's actually, this place is rich down here. That's actually gold. One, I'm going to have to get it because there's so much gold. Let me get a lamp or a torch. Lantern. For a second, let me hold on to it for a minute because there won't be any light down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's actually 8 gold. 8 gold. And we'll put that up here too. And we'll fill this in. So let's take this for a second. And we'll just jump up here. And fill this part right here. This part right here. And come up 1 and put in, how many do I need? Yeah, I do need this. Put this in and then put in the orange. So gold as well. So wild. All right, so we have these. At this corner, they can actually see this. So let's get the red. And we'll make this one red. These are the maps so that they find their way around. We'll put orange on both sides of it. So we'll have orange here, and then this one's red. Ah, oh my gosh, this is crazy. 1. I think there's only 1 here. Oh, good. Okay. That is so much stuff. So we'll take that out. That was one of those, which is copper, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. And let's do a red one right here. And I'm fine with that. And let's do red for this one. Now, the way I'm doing this now is probably the way it should have been done all along. It's less colorful, but it's more, it helps them get by. It just says what's here and that sort of thing. So this, if I wanted, can be red, but I don't think I care at this particular moment. Right here, these are orange against the glass. And so, yeah, so we don't have as much color. I'm going to put the gray here. And, but we do have some. and that gives an idea of what's here. So on this side, I'm going this way, right from these steps. When you come down here, you can see the red that way. 1, 2, and let's do 1, 2 this way. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's get copper for a sec. COPPER. Let's get 1. There he is. Welcome back, Mr. Villager. Yay, you have better. Excellent. That's what happened. Better Wi-Fi. Yay, team. So let's take the purple now. And that is actually a trap there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's just do it right here. This is going to be fun. Let's see how I'm going to do this, because there isn't any place to put it. Let's put a light here for a second, and hopefully no one's going to come running along here while I put this lantern in. There we go. And the purple. So they know that I believe that this is purple here. And we're just going to go through, sure enough. And we're just going to go through and do purple for the whole thing. Let's do purple for this part and this. And right here, there is a place that we can put that. So these are connected to the university. This is actually a part of research and also a part of studies, and so that's why we're letting them assign themselves as university there. Do I have some place? Do I have some place that I want to put this? I don't. Oh, but I have a missing. I do have a missing. Oh, it's the purple, of course. Okay, and I think I'm going to have to come down and put something here for a second, so that I can put this up, and then I'll just have to take those away on the other side, which is something we've done all along in this place. So there's that one. Let's see if we have anything here. That looks like there's something there already. Nope, there wasn't. Now there is. And like that. So, and don't have been asked before. Yeah. We're doing good. We're doing good. And I'm glad you're back. How are you doing? I guess you're doing a little better now that you have, your Wi-Fi is better, and I'm glad of that. And let's quickly put something here. Yep. I'm just going to end up having to take all of those away. Down where there's more than one. We'll collect those later. And here we go. Dear gosh. Didn't I just put this away? I did. Let's get this. Let's come drop down here and let's see if I want to pursue this. 1. Nope, I don't want to pursue it. Okay. So we'll come here and put this in, and that's the place where we need to drop it. And this is purple. Right here. So off of this, there isn't any place to go this way. I don't actually think I want it to be a place for them to go. I could cut it off, and this was one of the things that I thought that, oops, I'm doing it again. It's stuck. Just that quick. This is one of the places that I think I'm going to put in something that will be very much appreciated by Mr. Villager, is that I'm actually going to put in some, is that slab? No, I'm actually going to put in some decoration in this corner. Some trees or some flowers or something like that. let's go to brick, ICK. Let's take this for a minute. Let me get a slab piece, if there is one handy, please. There it is. Stone brick slab. Okay, let's put this back where it belongs. Let's get a piece of copper for that piece that we just took out. And here we are. So I'm going to take this part away right here and put in these. And that'll give us a little bit more height there. This is stair right here, and this is all stair in this area. So we can just go ahead and make this solid back here. The question is, are we going to make it solid white, gray? We could make it solid white in this area. So let's start doing that. We'll probably fill in the other parts later. I could have made that white too. So those are stairs, and this should be concrete slab. And then we're going to put in some plants and stuff in this part. And there's another. Wow. This is stunning. It's stunning how much there is down here. Look at this. I need to have a miner come and actually mine all of this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and right here, 8, 9, 10. 10. Here it is, 11, 12, and 13. Right here, anything here? 13. Let's do 13 copper. Let's come here. Okay, 13 copper added to that. Look at the coal we found. Where are we going to put coal? I want to hold on to that. I can get more of these. I have these down here now. I am not going to need this after all. So let's get, because we need some place to put coal. 1, 2, 3. Look at it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I see that back there. And now I need stone. Let's get that stone. Whoa! Did you see the squid? 13. 13 coal. Let's go. 13 coal. And let's put that right here. And let's continue and go 1. Oh, wow. I see that behind. 1, 2. And let's put the stone here to make that. So that's only 2 copper. And 1, 2. Yeah, I should be talking about what? Do you hear that? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to have to get up. And I'm under the stair, I think. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Yes, I am. I'm not getting up. So there we go. Let me take this away. I can't leave it, but I'm going to have to for a sec. Let's put in white right across this part right here for a sec. And there. And then let's put in the gray right here just for a minute. And I'll know that I have to come back to this. I have to go up and sleep. Or I'm going to use Bjorn's. I suppose I could use Bjorn's and sleep here for a moment. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I can hear the thunder down here. And see this right here? This is so interesting. I wonder if this is what I did in the other place where I ended up putting some things of mine into one of those storages. Let's come back down for a second. Just because I found it, I'm going to pull them. So 1, 2, I see that, and there's one of those there, and that's as far as I'm going to go. I don't see anything else anyway, and that's closed up now, and we'll put those in right there, that in. So that was one of each, wasn't it? 1, 2, 1. I think it was 2 and 1, 1, 2. Let's take those and one of the others. I might be wrong. And it's thunderstorming there too. Whoa. We had rain, but we didn't have thunderstorms in this last day or two. That's one more copper piece. And then I'm going to do what my sisters would do, Tana, the nation of Tana, the other mermaids would do, and that is leave it in the ground. So at this point, we have gotten some out of here. I'm not going to try and get every last piece. We'll leave some in the ground, and that helps the future in case at some point it's actually needed in the future. It will be there. And so we're going to treat it like that. And let's take this. This is the white that we need to come around here. What I'm doing is, oh, I see something. I do see that. Yeah. 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 All right, let's take these away on these right here. Let's take all of this away for a second. All of it, so that I can put in the top piece on this part. And here we go. Here we go. I'm going to do this in the water. Let's back up and put in this part. Ah, see, I touched something. Let's come back here, and now I am moving. Okay. Bonk. Put that in, that. Let's put this one here. Let's put one here. Might as well just go ahead and put the whole thing in right there. Okay. And then here, let's put in the white. So put the white in now. Yep, I saw it. I saw me moving. Okay. And I've got a lantern in my hand for right at the moment. What do I not need? You or you, and let's get the white and put it into the floor right here. And this is how we're returning Lady Shatana's cavern build stairwell into a stairwell in Seabridge, where we have this is coming too far. Is there nothing under there? Ooh. Alright. And alright. That is acting quite interesting. I'm going to see. It's probably me rushing. All right, so here we should have two things. We should show the purple going this way. Purple going this way, and we should show orange. Orange and red going off this way, and let's do gray here. Let's do a gray. There is nothing here. I see all of it. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I said I was going to leave it, so I am. I'm leaving that there. And let's come down right here and put in the lantern super quick. I have been exceedingly lucky that no one's come along at a time. There's light gray, and this is the one that I need. And I'm just going to put this here for a sec. Put this back. Okay, light gray. And there's that. This isn't an entrance, or it's not going to any place. It's actually a corner. So we'll have that one be, and we'll have this. And we'll have this, and we'll have this. So we're not doing as many. How much copper has been gathered? Let's see, 23 and 8 gold and 15. So yeah, so we've been doing it. What are you asking for? What are you asking for?
What is it?
Really? Skip again. I'm going to see. Oh, now she's asking for a ton of things. She's asking for oak ladders, and she's asking for torches again. So, does she have minimum? She does. We have torches, and we're going to have to put ladders for, and let's do ladder, L-A-D-D-E-R, and there we have oak ladders, and let's put that in, and oops, and that's it. And did I get an error? I might have gotten one. So now she has these pieces, and we'll look and see. And look who's here. Hi. That's Ronald, the head of the docks, and he's come to get stuff from her. Did you bring her what she needed by any chance? You made the trip all the way down here and didn't bring her any torches? Good gracious. He did, actually. He made the trip all the way down and didn't bring her any torches. I'm going to trade this out. This is going to be a fun thing. We're going to make this entire build of Lady Shitana's into a combination. We're keeping her structure, and then we're going here, and we're going to have it be in these colors. I'm not going to do anything with this for a minute. I'm not going to do anything with this for a minute. See what I want to do in a little while. We can change the desk, and we're going to end the chair. And in the meantime, because it's so dark down in these areas, it really is better if it's lit, and that's probably why they have the place done the way they do. Get ready. Ooh, that was close. Okay. And we're going to lose the door. And let's put this in here. I just lost that. Let's go back and put the door back. There we go. So, yeah, thunderstorming. Wow. here, it's been just raining. We haven't had, we actually didn't have any even of the flooding that was happening up the coast from us in this last week or so. We didn't have any of that, which is good. It's very good. And I seem to be doing it, but I think I'm going to have it be this color in here. Have the floor be this color in this room. That's what it looks like, all right. There we go. Okay. And then we have all sorts of different things here. I'm not going to do anything with that, but I am going to do something with these. Put that in for now. This is the gate. We'll close this back up. Oh, not you. Not crawl. There we go. Okay. Let's see what I'm missing. Not missing anything here, so it's just going back into here if it doesn't fit. Okay. This is one of the other ones that we're going to do, and I think this one, I might not have a pickaxe anymore. Right. I think this one, P-I-C-K, is outside, but we'll see in just a minute. Yes, it is. All right, so the back wall of this, I don't think we're going to be able to have the same kind of display. I think we're going to have this kind of display here. Where we, oops, no, there we go. Where we have some kind of trophies or something right here, and we have something in front of it. Let me see what that looks like from here. You might want that to be muted or something. Or we might want to put frames in front of it. Let's see for a second. And that would change that. Let's try putting frames in front for a minute. This weather returned to summer today, and yesterday, this morning, you cursed the universe this morning. Oh, yeah. Because the weather keeps going back and forth. Yeah, unfortunate for these seasons. That works really nice. And I'll do that there. We'll put plants here. We'll have that be some sort of trophies or something in that part right there. And this is where a long table was right here. So we're going to put the long table back. Let's get desks. How much of this do I need? I don't need you. You're in the floor and in the wall. I'll just hold on to this for right now. We can get some of these, and we can get some of these. All right, so desk. So we can do the stripped desk. We can do the new. Ooh, wouldn't it be pretty to have some of these really cool colors down here? What did we do in Bjorn's bedroom? What did we do in here? Let's see if I can see what we actually did in this part. Careful for the hut block. Does that open the door? It sure does. Okay. Is there one on the other side? There is not. All right. So we have buttons there. But I was coming in to see what furniture. We use the white mangrove. Oh, interesting. So let's get white mangrove. H-I-T-E. Mangrove, M-A-N, and there it is. And we can use the desk pieces from here. We can either use this, we can use the strip top. Let me see. This is drawer. That says a large drawer. Do we have a strip top? We might not. Counters. And that's interesting. We might not have one. We might put in drawers to match, but they should be desk drawers. Double counter, those are counter drawers. These are also interesting. I just see book pieces. All right, let's see what this looks like if we have this desk. It would come across exactly like this and be here like that. And that would be the desk in here. That's interesting. But doesn't it kind of need a furniture look? Doesn't it? I mean, this looks pretty stone-like. And maybe I want to warm it up with just a little bit warmer furniture. Went to 29, was 22 a little cloudy. Yeah. Then you don't know what to wear. I mean, you put on a sweater or something and then you're too hot or you don't have on enough clothes and that kind of thing. Let's do desks again. Let's see if I want to do something warmer. Let's try the mahogany, and let's try the baobab, and let's see if we like any of these. This should be interesting. So this is mahogany. And it looks like that. And let's look at the baobab. This is baobab. And it looks like that. All right, at least it takes some of the green from those pieces, but I think I'm actually going to want a more traditional wood, either wood or stone. Let's do another set. Let's do another pass, and let's see of the new ones. We could either do an actual red and just do the mangrove, which is going to look orange down here. It's not going to look red. This is nightshade. That's holly. I don't see a cherry. This is the redwood, actually. Redwood and nightshade, and then I'm just going to go for regular wood. I am. If I don't like any of this, I'm just going to go for oak, etc. Yeah. That's so interesting. In these long pieces like this, I'm not sure how I feel about it. One of the reasons probably is because it's vanilla looking. Now that's curious, but I'm going to use wood. I'm definitely going to use wood, and we're going to use dark oak. And there used to be stone desks, but not anymore. For some reason, it came into your mind the idea to make a notification on chat and then simplify what you say, like simplify what you say. You had a crazy idea, and this would give me nightmares for months. Okay, what was your crazy idea? Cats are independent, and clever animals. Dogs are loving. Dogs are loving and goofy. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're stupid. It just means that they have to be trained. No reason to watch her steps all hug it all. Just let her be. She comes for hugs by herself. Yeah. All right. I see that. I missed something. That's okay. That's all right. Let me come here. They just like to be, dogs just like to, they have other things on their minds. And that's what it is. So there are people like that just have other things on their minds. Let's go to desk. It's taking too long, huh? Nah, it's just me just trying to figure out what I want to do. Let's do the classic dark oak. And I am good with that. Nope, I'm not. Wow. I'm not good with that either. All right, so that's... When you have a whole lot of choices sometimes, it's really interesting what begins to happen when you have lots and lots of choices. I'm going to try this and the strip dark oak. Crew members are drowning? What are you talking about? In your, that's an interesting conversation. I'm missing a part of it. I definitely am. Probably because I'm concentrating on doing this. And this is going to, I think, be, yep, I can't figure out what I want to do. So let's do desk, SK. This doesn't happen. Yeah, it does. It happens sometimes where I can't figure out what I want to do. But today I'm really having a case of it. We're going to do this instead. And I'm going to do that. And yeah, I prefer that. And right here, let's do the chair and have the chair be one of these. And I'm going to have it be the dark. And we'll take those away and set a dark oak chair right there. And then we need a lamp. Yeah, there are lamps there, but I want just one on the corner. P. I see. I see. Yeah, that's the exciting part, huh? Yeah. Let's see what color is here. Let's just do black. Let's just do a black shade lamp. Black shades. Let's do black shade dark oak. And there it is, black shade jungle, black shade dark. And we'll put this right here on top of here. Turn that on. And now we have that. And here, I'm going to put in, I'm going to leave this like this. Oh, I'm doing it again. That is in the mechanism. That's not actually in the key thing. That's actually in the mechanism that it's sticking. That is something that I will tell Vincentius when he's not in his game, that's actually in the mechanism. And we might have to change that, which I don't have to say that word. Let's go to here and let's get one of these. And we're just going to put one of these in the wherever. Yeah, this is so not fun. We'd have to put it here. Let's put one there. And let's just put it there. All right. That's exactly what's happening. Please don't fault me if something actually happens after what you just said. Oh, of course not. Why would we do that? You just said it. Okay, let's come here and let's make these go away for a second. I'm going to actually leave this decoration, but I'm going to take away. We could do a lighter ceiling, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and put in the white ceiling in here. So how long have I been working on this? I should go and check on everybody. I think I should too. I agree with that. Need to go and check on everyone. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Check on what's going on in the community. And I want to do that. So this right here is something, yep, sure enough, this is going to be a problem. And it's going to be one that's going to be a little difficult for me to do something about. The only way to do it and have it not be a problem would be to do that one first. Wow, that's it. Yeah, that's really kind of scary because the hut block is there. And then here we've got all sorts of buttons. They're just all designs. Buttons. Who's got a button? UTT. This is a white mangrove button. I think I want to use those. So we're going to take these away on this side and every place here. I might as well go ahead and finish at least this part, and then I'll go upstairs. This is not fast. This is just so remember that thing that this is why I call it my Minecraft meditation. This is really it. Yeah. This is going to have to be this and this right there, but all the rest of it is going to be like this. I think so. I'm going to take these away here. I'm not going to have those, but I am going to have the buttons. So she had a button there and there, although now it seems kind of not necessary. So I like the button. I definitely do. So we'll just put one button on that side, and on this side we'll put the button there. Isn't that cool? That's the white mangrove button. That looks really interesting. What if I said something, what if I say something and it becomes a reality? It's reminding you of a guy in school that he said he dreamed that the world was going to end in the next year. And if dreams become reality so easy, yeah, but maybe not on this level. So he could have that dream, and that could be about a different timeline. So all the myriads of timelines. Oh my gosh. Do I go for it? I'll just go for the one. I'll just go for the one. I think there's water. Nope, it's just one. There are so many timelines. And those timelines make it that he could have an idea of something. There's the other one. There's the other two. He could have an idea of something, and and think that it was happening on this timeline that we're all sharing, but it's happening on a different timeline. And that is, there was one there, 2, 3, and I don't really see any more. Okay, let's do 3. 3. It's just a thing, because look how much it adds up to after a while. It actually does. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to put these in. Let's put the white ones on the wall. And this was a piece of wall back here. No, yes, I see what you are. Okay. And bring this up and put that there and put the bed back. Right there. Okay. And these parts are here. So, yeah, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that's going to happen on this timeline. It could be something that's happening on a different timeline, and that's what's possible. Of course, the other thing too is that if it is happening on a different timeline, and there would be the thing that would you want it to happen? Would you on this timeline say that that is not something that you would like everyone that you know and every situation to be saved from it? You would like that the ash that caused the person to dream that caused him to dream it in the first place goes away, that it doesn't, it's not a thing that, I swore I put that in the other way. It's not a thing that, let me take some of these away. Not a thing that you want to keep having a dream about in this world. And so that's the things that you might do. And unfortunately, you didn't have stone at the monument. In 2022, you trowed a chair in the... I have a boy that stayed annoying me at the last year. You did? You threw a chair. Is that what you're saying? You actually threw a chair? You were very mad. AME. That's very dangerous. It doesn't seem like anything at the moment, and then what happens is all of a sudden people are killed. So surprisingly, nobody tried to stop you. The teacher, for some reason, she didn't say anything. Wow. Well, that sounds like everyone's saying he deserved it, but it's really something you have to be careful about, because things that happen in the moment like that is how people end up, doing something that damages their life forever. And you don't want that to happen. Let me come here for a minute and look at some things I can put here. I could put, you're not mad, just cruel. I can't imagine you being cruel. I just can't imagine it. And what's the purpose of it? What's the purpose? Anyway, you said he was annoying you, so that probably means that he was the one being the bully. What am I looking for? Something to put on here that's like trophies. PH. There aren't any trophies. Let's look at redstone things for a second. I don't see anything glass. Let's see if there's anything. The spyglass might be interesting to put here. What am I looking for? There were weapons on these walls, and I'm looking for something else. We could do pictures, painting painting, Pain. Chroma Hills has some pictures that are interesting. Let's see what happens. That's just going to look like that. Nah, I don't want it. Let's put this in the center because that's good. I wish there was something that looked like a science redstone. I'm still going to look for redstone things for a minute and see if I see something that's going to look good here. I don't think any of these. I want something that looks like something. Yeah, I know. It's like, what do you mean you want something that looks like something? Ah, there's something. Let's do some scrolls. Let's see what the scroll looks like if we put it in here. That works. That's exactly what we want. Let's go to Minecolonies and look at some other scrolls. Let's take that away. Oh, these are good. Let's use one of these and we can put it in there. Oh wait, that's the same one. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Let's pick a different one. Scroll. Let's come and see a red or purple. Let's do the red one. And although, yeah, let's do the red one. Okay. And now we need an armor stand. Armor, A-R-M, in true Minecraft tradition. And let's take the armor stand and have it be facing this way. There we are. Okay, so Bjorn can put his stuff there. This door opens this way. Let's do this, and let's have this door open this way. This door opens this way. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. And now all we have is the ceiling. And we'll be done. So we're leaving some of the aspects of Lady Shatana's place right here. We're leaving these stones as archaic. We're leaving the wall in the little prison cell there. Also, these are probably going to come down. I'm probably going to use the lights that I'm using inside the cell for lights in over top of these areas right here. So let's go to simply light for a second. There we are. And let's get these and we'll use them. We don't need any of this right at this moment. And we would be talking about putting a light here. But why don't we go ahead and put it there and put the other light right here on that part, since that part isn't going anywhere. And then we're done. I think this is under... Oh, I found some more. How could I have? Whoa, look what I found. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. 1, 2, that's raw copper. So let's do raw copper. Whoa. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that's going to be it. 6 pieces. Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever found raw copper in the wild. I think it's the first time ever that I've done that. That's pretty intense. Let's see. And let's go here. And how far down do I need to be for this? Oh yeah, I need to be there. Okay. Did I count any of that out? I did. 6. Let's put these away. So now I have this and I'm not going to throw that away by accident, so I'm going to put the raw copper there. And you're not surprised? There's so much copper sooner or later you expected. Yeah, is that wild? There is. This is just a huge copper vein right here. And let's put that in and close that up. And I've just discovered an amazing copper vein down here in this area. And since they do use copper a lot, and there's another opening right there, that's why we're seeing it. And I said I was going to leave it in the ground, and I think I'm going to have to end up doing that because it's just so much that it takes a while. It's taking a while. And it's like an interruption to go after it. I'd like to have someone come and dig it out. One of the people in the town come, and that be their job. Because see how many there are? I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it this time. If it comes to a time when we go, we're so poor in copper, we need to go find some, then I'll come back. Because look at this. This is a mountain. It's a mountain of copper. It absolutely is. This is crazy how much copper there is here. So, and there we are. There's no question. It's just a mountain. The whole thing's made out of copper. Yeah. So there we go. Dun, 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 dun. And there it is. So this is what we are doing for this, and this is what the room looks like in here. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it. And there's a lamp on in that corner. There's a plant there. We could put a plant here. We could. We'll see how Bjorn likes it. Here, if we wanted to, we could do the scrolls again. And let's take these away for just a minute. And let's come here. Bless you. Is that Russell? That looked like Russell. Let's get some scrolls to put as on here as well. So we'll go back to Minecolonies. And there were a couple different kinds and we can use. So let's use these, the ones that have these symbols on them. It looks like two different kinds. No, it's not. And then let's put that in the middle or something. Let's see what happens if we put that in. I'm not gonna like it. Let's do it this way. Let's put this one in, and let's put this one and this one here, and make it seem like those are some specific artifacts that maybe they found in the monument. And I like the idea of that. And there we go. And there we are. All right. Okay. I'm going to do this because I did that. Let's take this. Let's put some here. Let's put one here. Let's take this. We'll put a couple pieces right here. Put some in the ceiling. Right there. And on this wall, let's put a couple here. And let's put this. Yeah, this is not meant to be comforting at all. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's put that there. And yeah, so we'll have that. And that's what I'm going to do. And here, this is soul sand. And I was trying to think, so I think mushrooms will grow in this. Shrooms, S-H, shrooms, M-U-S-H. The kind that we want are the kind from down under. But I don't see any of the others. Interesting. That is interesting. S-H. Glow. Glow shrooms. Or glow flowers. I don't know whether this is actually going to get in the ground here. Let me see what this looks like. Nope, it's not. Will it get on? Nope. It won't get on anything. So we need, I'm going to use vines, and we're going to just go ahead and do twisting and weeping here. So we can do that one and then do the reds right there. Now we'll take the reds out. Let's just go ahead and have these right in that part. It's very odd looking. Yep, I'm running again. I'm running. It's very odd looking, but I think it's okay. All right, let's come here. I'm actually going to have to make the trap door again, and then, wow, have I spent, how long have I spent? Really? I've spent all that time? Wow. Let's do this. Let's go to glass. Let's get this glass. Let's get architect. Wow. The guard post is looking very nice. Good. I'm glad you like it, considering it's like, oh my goodness. Look how long it's taking. So yeah. And I'm getting a little, I might do this in other areas of the colony. Notice I'm not using as much color to designate. I don't have to so much down here. There's only a couple things down here. And so they kind of know what those are. But let's get something to put on top of those spiky things. So let's put trapdoors. These trapdoors specifically, so that those plants can be taken care of by Damon. He can come down and take care of these plants. So we'll put them behind those, like that. You think it's missing some plants at the wall or some bushes or something like that. Yeah. I'm not sure that Bjorn cares about that. Notice what he's leaning towards. He changed the painting down here. There was a blue painting down here. But I think, Mr. Villager, that where we do need them is right here. This would be a great place. And it's actually visible. Look at this. It's actually visible from there. So we can actually have this part right here, so that they can actually see out. Although in this area, most of the glass in this area is this glass. So in this area, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and have it all be this glass for now. that means, look, that they can actually look outside. But see this little area here? That's where we're going to put some plants. And that'll be neat. That'll be neat. So here we are right here. And all of this is going to change color. But right here we can do plants. And nope, let's go back to here. Right here like this and see what we want to do. Let's do actual, there is dirt. I believe there's dirt in boxes, but I don't see one here. Let's look at barrel, R-E-L. There used to be, there's a dirt planter. I wonder if this planter will actually work. That's what we're going to look at and see if this planter, we can actually plant things in there. And what would we plant? Let's plant something that looks pretty, or we could plant it in the floor. We could plant it in the floor, and then we could just use podzol in the floor, just in this area here, and just plant something right there. And what do I want to plant there? I want to plant flowers. F-L-O-W. Be the truth. Second, a wandering trader that visited your village. He heard a gossip of a shepherd from a neighbor village that the shepherd don't know how to count, or that the sheep don't count. Ah, interesting. Okay, let's come here. Let's do what Mixasa and Matlam did, and let's have some flowering azaleas. So we'll put in the bush part right here, and then put the second part up here. So it's obviously a bush under there, or just have it be like this, or I don't like it. Let's do flowers. I'm not going to get it from there. Let's come to here. Let's do the tall flowers. We should be able to find them. There they are. Let's do these. And we can say that that light that is right there is actually keeping these. Aren't these peonies? Yes, these peonies, because peonies like dark. So we could have them be there. And in this area here, yeah, we could just have them be there like that. As a very pleasant surprise, have a bench be right here. Let's put a bench there. So someone could come here and sit, and those would be there. That's what I'm going to do. I like the idea of that. What do you think of that, Mr. Villager? And there's a seat here, and they could sit right here, and they'd be able to look out there and see that, which is, whoops, which is pretty amazing. Let's make these go away, and let's hold on to this for right now. I need to find a place for this. I'm more inclined to want this than the other, so I'll hold on to this instead. And yeah, so they can look out and see the magma. They can look out and see the construction tape for the monument going all the way out there. And they can look over here and see these lovely little plants here. And we could, if we wanted to, just put a little tiny stool or something right next to it, like they could have something, S-T-O-O-L, and just go ahead and put one of these. But if we're going to put one of these, then let's use the other ones. Bench H. Let's use the dark oak, non-stripped dark oak for it. So we're going to use this bench and this little stool right here, just like that. Just a place in the corner there away from everything. And oh, good. Okay. And yay. And then all of these are supposed to have plants in them. And this is on Leanna's side. And so she definitely wants some interesting plants. I think she's going to want flowers. Let's do some. Let's actually, we could do mushrooms, and here's some things here that we could actually do in this area. And let's look at these. I can't put them in this ground. Let's see if I can put them on dirt. I might have to get, what is it? Nether, ATH. I might have to get nether. Let me see what it says. This is netherrack. Let me see if I need this in order to grow these. Let's see. Nope. Do they come down from the ceiling? No. So they do grow in dirt. Dirt. Let's get podzol then and put it in. And yeah, they actually do. I forgot about that, but they do indeed. So there's a set there, like the ones upstairs. And here will be podzol again. And do a set of these. We'll do the red ones here and do this one out. And then let's get the protectors, because these plants, some of these plants actually need to have gloves on when you do something with them. You do. They can be dangerous. Plus, they need to be in sort of like a greenhouse sort of thing. All right, so that's what we have so far. What time of night is it? It's 3 o'clock in the morning again, so no one's down here. I still haven't decided what I want to do about this part right here, except that I'm probably going to bring this side out one. That would mean bringing it out in the whole area here. So bringing this part over and putting in the gray here, just to bring this part here over one. So we're going to have this here and here. And yeah, we do have one of these. So I'm going to put that there. And we do have one of these. Yay. How many? Do I have another one? I do not. Yay. Okay. This part actually should be covered, but it's not going to be. But we can put in these lights. Let's take that away. So we need one of these. And let's come here. Let's take, let's go back here for a second. Let's put this here. Let's take this away. And all this stuff is going to go back in and there. And let me get one of these right here, and we'll put that back. And there we go. We'll come up to this side. And we'll put these in. Bonk. And so the lights in this area are actually Matlam and McSass's lights that they had in areas of the place. And that's it. We've been away for a long time. Those plants are true alien plants, aren't they? They're just perfect. They are. Those are the warped roots and crimson roots from the nether. So it's really perfect for them to be in this location, since this is our nether portal that our ambassador Liana uses to arrange for materials to come from the nether. And what time of day is it? It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Wow, almost 7 o'clock. So she'll be down in a little bit, and there she is. And she is not getting, you know something, I'm going to have to go up and get it for her. And I am right quick. So I'm going to just go ahead and bring her torches and ladder. We should have some up here, and we'll see how that's going to work out. You started to use the crimson ones in your build. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, they're really cool. They're really beautiful. Look at everyone just going about their business and working and living their lives. There is Houston going to work. It's early in the morning, and we're going to come down here and go to the warehouse and get Liana, who I want to somehow call Liliana, but her name is Liana. We're going to get her some things. But before we go and get her those things, let's stop here and let's drop off some materials to go into the warehouse. And I think in the beginning I was talking about the fact that the warehouse, I was going to do the research for both the warehouse and for the Undertaker. We really need to do both of those. The warehouse, I believe, is coming to the place where it is full. Yes, where it is pretty full down here. When we go down here, there we go. And you look at all of these, they're all full of all sorts of things. Look at how much glass, broken glass there is. We'll have to do something about that. Look at the amount of watermelon. Everyone should be making watermelon. How many of these are not good? I should probably take all of these away and have them repaired. And I think I would like to do that because I don't want them to go away. Most of them are unbreaking and luck of the sea. And look at all of these. So I want to put them in a special place so that I repair them. I remember to repair them. And so for the time being, I was putting them in this chest, but this chest is going to be completely full of these things. So I think what I should do is have another chest of my own in here, or something that I know that they won't go into. What? Did you see that? I had that in my hand. That I can put these things in. So I think, there it is. This is where I'm going to put them. Oh my gosh, look what I just found. Wow. This is interesting. They're lentil seeds and wheat seeds and 2 fields. Let me take all of this out. How curious. Let's take all of that out and let's put it in here, and it can be put back in to, you hate, oh, do you really? You don't like the taste? I learned the name of, I'm not going to remember. I actually learned the name of melons in Greek. And, but I haven't used it in a while, so I haven't used it outside of the test and my classes. So I don't remember it right off the bat. But I did. I learned that. I know, Carson, but I'm not gonna. I should just go ahead and say I'm not gonna do that. Carson wants me to do him a favor. All right, so we put these in here, and I'll have to remember that what I'm doing, especially with Luck of the Sea, is that I can request Mac to make us a bunch of fishing rods that look like probably FISH. That look like probably like 8 rods. So we'll do that. There it is, right here. Let's just do 10, and not 110, just 10, and request those, and have them be brought here, and that'll work. And that's who is that? That's Carson. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Hi.
Oops. Okay. So that we can do that. Pastique in French. Yes. Oui, it is. Yes, it's called pastique in French, and in Brazilian it's melancia. Cool. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. So yeah, and I'll eventually find out. I'll eventually
Dum
find
da
the
da
right
da bum
word.
bum.
Here you have a food called pastel. Pastel? Interesting. Interesting. And what is it? Which is really curious because it's pastique. Makes it sound like it's pasta or something. But it's actually melon. It's actually melon. Now, I totally forgot what I came up here for, but I just remembered right now. And I'm going to do that right this second. Who's this dress? Marcel, look at you, all dressed up. Wow. Let's come here and let's get torches, RCH. And there's only 16. And let's get ladder, DDER. And there's 16 of both. So that's not a lot for her. 16 ladder. That makes me think that I might want to order those too, because that's not a lot. What is the food? You say there's food called pastel. What is it? What type of food is that, Mr. Villager? Let's order torches. RCH. Let's order 128 request, and let's order ladders. Let's go back up here. Ladders. LADDER. Oak ladders, and let's order 128 of those as well. And we'll do that, and there, request that. And there we are. And so he's getting all the things that he needs, and sticks are being delivered. I know we have a ton of sticks. So all those things are being delivered to the carpenter, and then those things will be delivered to the post box. Now, I'm going to go down to the university, and I will have spent the whole time doing something completely different from what I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to do more decorating in the in the housing than I'm doing. But I'm going to go right here right now. And let me see. Either the Fletcher, oh yeah, that. And Max is still working on the graveyard. He's still working on it. So let's come here. And let's go to here. And let's go to, what am I thinking? In Portugal, they have a pastry named pastel. Probably the same thing in Brazil. A pastry. Ah, okay. Named pastel. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Now that I think about it, let's go to survival. I'm going to become a survivalist. And we're going to run down the hall to the university. Everyone's going home once again. I've spent the whole day in the warehouse. In America, pastel is a type of color, is like colors, pastels. Not all America, I should say in the United States. In American English. Do I still have this here? See, I have so much to do, but I have to just look at this for a minute because this is so cool. Remember when we changed the rope to make it look like that? And that was cool. And the other day, everyone was in the I'm not sure which one that was. Yeah, let me come this way. You also have pastel colors also. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so here we are. So I'm going to look for a second and see what it is that's needed for the graveyard, for the grave digger, which should be down here. And there it is. So let's come down to Resurrection Chance 1. And that we have that. And these are the ones that needed chorus fruit. And Raising the Dead. Undertaker gains the ability to use Totems of Undying. Wow, but the graveyard has to be at least a level 5. And you have to have 1 Totem of Undying. Goodness sakes. See, they are doctors. And Decay needs red. That looks like Netherwort block. Ah, sorry, that was my mistake. So let's come down to the bottom and see if we have anything that we can use here right now. We have Decay 1. Decay 2 needs 8, and this needs 16 chorus fruit. So we can see if we have any. And 8 Netherwort. But that's block. So let's check for a sec now and see if we asked for those before. And Kingston was good enough to bring some to us. Yes, look at this. But we don't have any chorus fruit, so let's request that. CHORUS FRUIT. And there it is, and we need 16 pieces, so we'll request 16 pieces. I don't think that did that. Let's look again. I didn't think so. CHORUS There we are, 16. And I know why I forgot to press that request. There we go. Okay. And let's come back to inventory. Let's get them to do this. I think we had requested cakes and we haven't gotten them yet because we still don't have any cocoa. And let's look and see. I believe that it was, in fact, it was researched. So, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back to the Undertaker for a second and just do that one thing. Because we do have this. So Citizen's Grave takes 3 more minutes to decay. That's excellent. Let's get that. And it's saying requires a grave. Oh, these all require the level 5 graveyard. That's why we're waiting on these. Okay, so let's put this back. So we don't have to worry about that right at this moment. The next thing is let's come here. Let's go to technology, crop rotation. And there it is, Jungle Master, and it is done. So we're going to go to, I put the cocoa beans here, and I'm going to take them right now. And we're going to go to Raylan, and we're going to see the new field added to the sugar farm. So the sugar farmer should have some way of getting those fields added to their hut block, and that's what we're going to look at right now and see. So we're coming to here and down here, and here we go. And the fields, and there they are. So now he can, Raylan can grow bamboo. He can grow, you've reached the current limit. No, you've reached the current limit. What does that mean? Oh, it can't be done from here. Ah, I don't want him cutting the bamboo right now. So I'm not going to approve him cutting the field. He can leave the bamboo. Let's go to the other field and let's look. There's a hut block in the other field. And I think that's what it is saying, that I'm going to have to use that block. Let's come down here. Ow! I forgot I'm not magical. Wow. And there it is. Okay. And so it says plants on this field, repair field. There's nothing there. You could have only 3 different types per plantation. 3 different plants per plantation. So you need another plantation. Oh my goodness. So you need more than 1 plantation, not just the fields. Ah, okay. That is interesting. So this is, we love this. This is 1 plantation, and there is, and this one is going to have these, and it's saying I've already reached the limit. How could I? Let's see here. Now it's showing it. Okay, now it's showing the cocoa beans. It is showing the cocoa beans. That's the only thing that I want. And so that is cactus, sugarcane, and cocoa beans. But I'm going to need another plantation. I actually am. because that was really interesting. So, and I might want to put another way to get to all of this. But let me be careful coming down these stairs. So now it should show that I'm going to plant it myself. I know that they will, but I'm going to plant it first. I know they'll take care of it. And so that's the thing I don't have to worry about. So I'm in survival. So I'm actually planting this for real down here, the number that I have. And there we go. So I think I have one more left. Just look above the list field. You have an indication of how many fields are in use and how many types of plants. Right. So yeah. That's what I thought I saw back there. Let me put this here for a sec. Do I have something? There's water. They can't get there, so I'll just wait and do that later. Let's go back and see what Mixasa is talking about. Just above the field list, he's saying you can you have information. So let me look. Right here, tasks. This part, just above the field list, manual, automatic, no. Oh, 3 of 4 fields in use, 3 of 3 types of plants. So there are 4 fields, but there are 3 plants, and it says you've reached the limit of concurrent plants for this plantation. So even though there's 4 fields, they can only do 3. They can only do the 3 from this. I get it. I get it. There's Raylan now. So I don't want him to dig up the bamboo. So we're not using that field. He is growing cactus and he is growing sugarcane, and we're going to have another plantation. And because you can change at any time the fields, that is correct. You can. And so I'm going to go out for a minute and look at this, where I have this field, and see something right here. We're going to just go out. I think I'm still, there we go. Nope, I'm still, oh my gosh, I'm gonna drown. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna drown. Ah! Mermaids who have legs should not jump in the water. It's one of the reasons why I don't swim, because it's, whenever I do, it's like I want to breathe. I want to breathe water. I do. I want to breathe water. So I don't really swim because of that. All right, here we go. Yes, I know. Okay, so here's the new plantation right here. Here's the, here's the new field. This is not a plantation, this is a field. Here's the new field. Here's the underwater base plantation. And here I go. That is actually the sun right there. I'm going up. I want to see, how much time? I want to see two plantations. I want to see arcology. And then I want to see, what's their name? Cavern. Let's try Cavern for a minute and see what it looks like, just for a second. I would like to see it first. Because I don't remember it at all, because I usually... When was the last time I did a Cavern plantation? I'm not sure I ever have. I'm not sure I ever have. Wow. Husbandry. Default. Nope. That's husbandry. What's wrong with me? Let's go back. Horticulture is what I need. Default. And a plantation. And level 5. I'm not sure I've ever made one. No, I've never. Wow. I've actually never made one. Look at that. This is Lady Shatana's Cavern style plantation there. And then let's switch back now and look at arcology for a minute, because it's going to be really small. But let's see. Maybe it won't be. Who knows? Nope, same thing. Looking at husbandry again. Horticulture. Plantation. Level 5. And sure enough, it is not necessarily small. It can't be because it's a plantation. But it's odd. Isn't it curious? Look at the that's an interesting way that it's been set up. That is very curious. I don't know. Does that mean that, oh, I'm on the rock. Hold on a second. I want to see if there's water underneath those others. I don't see any indication of water. That is so curious. Isn't that? I have never ever seen this. That is strange. I don't know about that. I don't know about either of those. If I did it, I would probably... I have a feeling there's water underneath, but it doesn't seem that way. Why would the cactus be up? That is, I just don't even know what to do with that. That is so curious. That really is. Wow. Yeah. Let me look at Shire for a minute. Have I really not done that many plantations? Wow. Let's look at Shire because it's underground also. And we can see what its plantation looks like. Sure enough, level 5. Okay, but it's not underground this time. Okay, and everybody else's plantation is going to be outside. Everyone else's plantation is going to be outside. So I'm not going to be able to do those. I would need to do underwater base, arcology, or Cavern. They're the only ones. Goodness. Let's look at Crimson Keep for a minute. If Crimson Keep has it, it's going to be huge. Let's go to the huts. This is the keep. Let's go to huts. Let's go to plantation, which would be P. So down here somewhere. Hospital, forester. There it is. Plantation right here. So it is 2. No, see, it's outside. And it is huge. This is huge. Wow. I hadn't looked at this. I hadn't looked at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. So there is the bamboo, of course. There is the cactus and sugar and this is sugar all around the water here, and on the inside it looks like this. This is actually quite nice. This is very pretty. And there's a place, and then it goes out, and it's only one story. Birch, urban birch is going to be outside, but we'll go there. Switch. This is urban, that's desert oasis, urban birch, select, and horticulture, and plantation, and level 5. And yeah, that's what I knew, that it's also outside. And it's at least small, but it's still outside. It's going to have to be either Cavern or or Blocky Universe's arcology, and I imagine it's going to be arcology. And the reason why is because down in that area where we have it, it can actually be underground. It can actually be under one of these stone arches here. It can be inside, or it can be inside the ground here. See this island here? We could actually put it inside with some kind of way, and this will be interesting. Yeah, there it is right there. We'd have to have it come, we'd have to have one of these, a walkway, go into this mountain right here and have it be in this mountain across this ravine. That's going to be an interesting thing. But we would have to put in another one, making a glass dome. Yeah, nah, I don't want it to be. That's what we did with the field, and I like that, and I like the way it came out. And I have to put this rock back on top. But with that, I think I'm going to want it to be inside in the way that they have it. When it's made, then we'll look and see what's going on with those raised parts, and I may decide to bring those down and have it be different. But look at this. It's right next to this farm. We could have this walkway go right over to it right here, and the farmer could live here. So it actually is a pretty decent place to put it. This is interesting, putting it across this part right here. That's going to be really wild. And then they would have the use of this area as well. Maybe arcology can be a good one. I think arcology is going to be good to go underground. We're actually going to put it inside this rock, and arcology is built for that. So it's going to go inside the rock here, and we might have to seal it from water, but we'll be able to do that. Just making it like in the farms, like with the glass windows. Yes. Yeah, we could do that too. Let me think about that. Making it like the farms, like the other farms, and have glass windows. Let me look at it for a second again. because right now I'm thinking that I like it the best for its size. Switch to arcology, switch, and let's go to, and it's interesting. Wait a second. So it's interesting. So they intend for you to have more than one plantation. And you never saw an arcology herder's hut. I don't think I have either. But let me come back here for a minute to horticulture, to the plantation. And I think you're right. I think that might be interesting to have it be, this would be the level 5. We could have it, and we're just going to have, we could have it sit on the bottom of the ocean or sit in, let me see the space of it. Let's X for a second. Let me come back down. I want to see the space because, where's the lava? Lava, there it is. Okay, because maybe we would just have it sit out and do what you say, close it in with glass and see what that looks like. Let's see how big it is and where it'll fit in this area here. So we have this field here. It's too big, I think, to fit there. That would be nice. But we could, we just don't have yeah, and this is what begins to happen. We don't have a hallway to go there. And there isn't any additional hallways coming out in this area. This is closed. This is a closed system also. So this is the one place where we have hallways. It's too big to sit here, I think. Let's try it. So let's do agriculture, horticulture, plantation, level 5. And let's see what happens if it was sitting, yeah, right in this area here. Let's see how big it is. See, it's really big. It's big enough. If we didn't think we were going to do anything or need anything else over here, we could have it be here by itself and come off from here, have this entrance right there, have, so we'd have to turn it around so that the hut block, which is on the other side, was facing this way. And let's bring it back because we need the hut block to be reachable. So we could sit it here like this, against this area right here. And if we did that, we could sit it right up against this. And then we wouldn't have to worry about that, except look what we've got. How much room do we have on this side? Let's bring it all the way over. I think it's too big. It is. That. It is too big to go here, I think. Wait, let me see. Is it just outside? Isn't that crazy? I think it's actually going to fit right in this spot. I think it is going to fit right here, just like this. But I would have to build it because this is not something that they're prepared to build. And I would still need that part to be this way. I need the hut block to be in that corner right there. So look at that. It's fitting right up against that. You saw someone in the staircase there close? Yeah, you probably did because they live here. In this staircase, they actually live in apartments there. So people live there. If it's here, it would come right to here. And this wall would then be the wall for it. And and I would love for it to not have that extra wall. But maybe it's okay if it does, because there's no glass there. So if it has that extra wall, it's actually fine. And then this would be the problem, that this whole area here would be opened up. But I think that I'm okay with that. So it would literally be floating right here, but it would be attached on both sides. I don't have anything else going on here. Who lives there? Tinsley and Jaden live here. Nova lives here. And I think Aries and Carson live here as well. The two couriers. They all live in this apartment building here. See, they're coming upstairs. And there's Nova, whose restaurant is right here. This is Nova's restaurant right here. And we could do the same thing that we did with Nova's restaurant and all, and just make it just be a part of this whole area right here. It's a little bit taller than these buildings, but that is actually the ground right there. And that's the hut block right there. And they wouldn't go out these ways because those would be glassed off. You think it's better if the windows are built first before the main structure? You think that you saw another person? Yeah, let me see. I wonder who you... Then if you saw another person, then you saw one of the guardians. You saw one of the guards come through. So because it's Tinsley, it's Aries and Carson, Tinsley and Jaden, and Nova all live there right now. I might have forgotten somebody, but I think that's most of everybody who lives there. I think that I'm going to build this right now. If I do, it's going to break the glass there, and that's going to be opened and water's going to flood in. So I think that I'm going to end up waiting until the next time, which is tomorrow, and build that the next time that I'm here, which is not tomorrow. I apologize. I am not here. And this is going to be a really strange week for me. And I apologize to you. Hold on. I apologize to all of you who watch me on a regular basis. There is a conference next week, and that conference involves my sister, and so this is one of these things where I am probably going to have trouble because she is going to be in conferences and meetings, and I have to go with her because at this particular time we don't have a vehicle for her motorized chair that she needs to use right now, and so we would have to use the wheelchair that we can fit in the car, and that means that someone would have to push her. That's going to be me. And so that is what I'm going to be doing most of next week. If I'm able to come in, it will be a pleasant surprise. But and because of that, I'm tempted to stay on just a little tiny bit longer, but I actually can't. I actually can't. I'm up against other time constraints. So was like a normal Asian civilian Why does that sound a bit racist? Just because you're trying to say that he looked different from everyone else. Um, I still think it was a guardian. I still think it was one of the guardians. We have guardians who are in, what do you call it? Who are in netherrack armor, and that netherrack armor looks really kind of Mongolian looking. Looks like it's from the Mongolian culture on Chroma Hills. So that might have been who you saw. But when we come back, we'll try and figure it out. In the meantime, right now, I have to say au revoir. I have to say bon boatarji. I have to say kali nikta and bon nuit and merci. Miss Mixasa, as always, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. And Zaf, I'm really, it really makes me happy when you're here. I hope you know that. It really does. I really enjoy when you're here. And Mr. Villager, so Zaf Afkaristo, Mr. Villager, obrigado. Yes, I've been on for 3 hours. I've been on longer than 3 hours right now. So, yeah, it goes by real fast sometimes. So, yeah, so here I am standing stock still on a video, but that happens. The rain has started and it's perfect. But I am looking forward to seeing you guys probably Tuesday. And then next Thursday and Friday, I hope, cross fingers. If not, definitely next Saturday. And I know that sounds so far away. All right. So enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers. And Cookie? Yes. Cookies sound good. Okay. Bye for now, everyone. I'm going to play music. Bye for now. Bye for now.